This is Anderson Penn's podcast episode 267 for Wednesday, March 28th, 2018. This is Brian.
This is Lisa.
She's laughing already.
Because it's so not funny. 267. That's 267. A big number.
It is. I got a great joke for you this week.
Do you promise?
I promise this is great.
All right.
This is great. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Hit me.
One will see you later, one will see you after a while.
It's so old.
That's great.
That's like, I knew that in grade school.
But you didn't get the joke.
Well, I did back then.
Thanks for joining us. Listen, I try every week. I really do.
Not hard enough.
Anyway, we have some cool...
You know, I'm impressed with how enthusiastic you are about your jokes. And I think that that's what really reverberates.
Reverberates? Wow. Somebody give this lady $1. $1 for the
I think that's what,
big word of the
people
day.
really react to is how you enjoy telling the jokes.
You know, I had folks in Chicago last week.
I know.
Telling me jokes.
Yes, you did. You did.
Anyway.
So.
We got some new stuff to talk about this week.
We do.
Just a few things.
We walked in, mic'd up, I sat down, and immediately we're like, oh my God, that's so Brian.
I'm totally stoked about this.
I know.
This
Which
is exciting.
I want that one.
That's the one I want. Finally new Pilot Decimos, vanishing points.
I love these.
These are the slim ones. They come in two really, really great colors. You can have this one.
I don't want that one. I want the other one.
Black and rhodium.
Super excited to take that thing off there. I love the Decimos in general since they're a little bit thinner. I have fairly small hands, and I just like the size a little bit more than the Vanishing Point, although I have my new ice blue Vanishing Point inked up and with me today.
Do you? Okay.
I do. I had to clean it out. But I really like the size, but this...
New blue.
See how I got that?
Blue.
You just gave it to me. The new blue, love it. Oh, that is gorgeous. Yes.
It's a nice looking color.
What size do these come in?
Decimal. Dare I say? dare I say maybe a little more masculine colors. The four previous versions, champagne. There's a light blue. The burgundy's not bad, and then there's a purple. But these are a little bit more.
These are darker.
These are darker, yeah. Classic black and rhodium, and that blue is great.
Yeah.
And actually, we were talking with Tanya, one of our new staff members in Chicago, and she had this. This is the one she had.
Yeah.
She had this blue Decimo, and we're like, "That's awesome. Where did you get it?" And
unbeknownst to us, we had them at home.
Here it showed up. So, uses the same nib unit as all the rest of the Vanishing Point, so there's no concern there. You can swap nib units with your other Vanishing Points.
Same cartridge, converter, the whole ball of wax. But yeah, great colors. I am going to go down and grab me one of those.
That's
want to share?
Right. We've said this before. Sharing does not work.
Not for you.
Just get me a medium. I'll take a medium.
Okay. What else do we get in?
Field notes.
These are cool.
These are neat. Coastal. So we've got east and west.
I have west.
I have east. Hang on.
Okay.
There we go. Do it that way.
Okay.
So the idea here is if I slide this off, these line up.
Oh, I like the.
And you can do the coast.
These are so cool. They line up?
Yeah, they line up.
Mine doesn't.
They don't line up like this. So you go there. They don't. They're a little offset.
That doesn't work.
I can't take you anywhere.
I know. And that's kind of fun for me.
And they have, what are these called? Reticles? Is that what this is? These little pluses here inside. And they vary in color from a light green to blue. They change color throughout the book.
They change color?
Yeah, they change
like
color.
while you're writing?
No, not while you're...
No, these are really cool.
What is in your coffee today? Ever since we came in. Baileys, okay.
I'm kidding. I wish.
No, but you look through here and they're...
No, these are cool. I like the green.
They change colors.
I like the blue. Yeah, these are great. You know, you have to give them credit. Field Notes is similar to Retro 51 in their incredible, consistent level of amazing creativity.
Yeah.
Sincerely, all joking aside.
I'd have been done 3 years ago. I'd be like, okay, I'm out of ideas. But this is,
is very
it's got a little bit
cool.
of reflectiveness.
Holographic.
Yeah, it's cool. So it's got the topographical thing on the cover.
Yeah, these are great.
It's a good looking, it's a nice bluish gray, a little gold. It's really cool. So especially if you live on the coast, the whole state of Florida is on there too, so.
Yeah, very cool. But again, just really creative, really different.
It comes with this cute little...
I know. Hello, get on the list.
It looks
so
like a little mini Field Notes.
It does.
It's awesome.
It does. Just very creative. Every time they come out with something new, it's cool and different and really, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Well, yeah, fun. But you know, they're always kind of testing the boundaries, coming out with cool things. They're not afraid to try different sizes. You know, they had the bigger ones.
I don't think those do as well.
I don't think so.
The standard pocket size, I think, is really,
people like the pocket size, but yeah, these are very cool.
So nice. New Field Notes Coastal, East and West.
Ooh, I wonder if they'll do like a central.
And then we can just kind of mush them all together.
Yeah.
That would be cool. It'd be like a big puzzle.
I love puzzles.
Okay, and we've got some more paper to talk about.
We do. I don't even know. You know, we've been gone so much. I don't even know what's come in. This is cool. Look at that.
This is cool. So this is Midori Paper Pads.
Yes. Check that out.
This is unique, I think, in that it is actually glue bound on 2 sides. So you can, you know, it's a little more stable.
Like Lisa proof.
And it's got a little bit of a notch on the corner.
I love the notch. I don't know why. I like things that are notched.
So comes in what? Cotton and cream.
Yeah, very cool.
And the cotton is
designed for writers' comfort.
A4 and A5 sizes.
Which is which?
Oh, jeez. No, not again. Not again. Cotton's a little more absorbent. And so in the A5 right now, cream is on back order, but we do have the cotton in.
This is A4.
That's
A4.
A4.
It says
yeah.
A4.
The smaller the number, the bigger the pad.
Is that like when you're doing your taxes, the more you claim, the less they take?
Something.
No, these are great. I love the size. You know, sometimes when they're only glue bound on one side, they do come loose. Yep. Or no, that's really.
Well, you know, the price seems reasonable too for what you're getting here. You know, you're getting a nice big pad
for $11.50.
It's nice.
Yeah, these are very cool. They do such a great job.
Good paper.
Yep.
So anyway, that's new. I think we briefly touched on that before, but now they're here and excited to have them.
Yeah.
So, weekly focus this week. We want to talk about something that we have, and this is a nice little grouping. The Platinum 3776 Nice.
I don't think I have one of these.
I thought you did. I thought you had a Lilas.
Oh, maybe I do.
Okay. So they come in.
If we use it as a tester, it doesn't count.
Everybody just heard that.
For me.
Use it as a tester, it doesn't count. A Nice comes in 4 different variations.
Hit me.
Okay, so the actual Nice itself is transparent with rose gold trim.
1.
So sometimes I'll call it just the Nice rose gold to make it easier to identify.
Okay.
There's the Nice Pure.
2.
Which is rhodium trim.
Okay.
With rhodium plated 14 karat nib.
I like the rose gold so far.
We have the Lilas.
That's pretty.
The pink, essentially with rose gold. And the Lavande, which is essentially purple.
Well, you know, that's growing on me.
Now, I think the main feature of this pen that makes it unique is it's got this kind of matte finish.
Yeah.
And then it has this faceted barrel. Which is kind of polarizing because either you love it or you hate it.
I like it. It gives just a hint of texture. I see that purple thing over there.
It's not going to slide out of your hand.
It's not going to slide out of your hand, which I like. I'm not a huge fan of clear pens. I don't necessarily need to see my ink. I like a surprise when I run out, but Yeah, that purple's really pretty.
So, and the section is not faceted, so it's smooth.
Oh yeah.
But you know, especially on the rose gold version, the regular niche, all the trim, even inside the nut, the cap band, everything is rose gold. The nib, you can see where the nib sits. It's kind of a nice looking pen.
Well, and Platinum makes a great writer. Again, Japanese brand, so it runs a little fine for the nib. But I have a couple. I have, what, 2 or 3?
Couple,
and really, really great writers.
14 karat nibs.
Super smooth. I like that it's got good flow even on my fine nib, which tends to run a little finer. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Just go get one.
But I want one of these.
That's
We've
a
been
tester,
gone
it
so
doesn't
much in Chicago, I haven't had a chance to see. I need to go shopping downstairs. I haven't seen what's come in lately.
So
We've had.
Some people think that this. I think this kind of smooths a little bit over time, just a hair. Some people think it's a little bit too sharp on their finger. This faceting on the barrel, but I think it's that sharp. I don't think it's that bad. It's a nice looking pen, and it's a little bit matte. It's a little bit frosted. It's not quite completely.
It's
like,
not.
The section is crystal clear pretty much, but
yes.
The rest of the pen has got kind of a frosty finish to it.
It's really well done.
It's different. You don't see most demonstrators transparent pens are pretty crystal clear.
I wonder if they do that in blue.
Blue would be great, but they don't.
They don't.
They don't. They
But
just
the
make
right
these 4.
blue. I know.
Don't get anybody excited because they don't make it in blue.
I'm just giving them ideas. Just saying. All right. So
All right.
Moving on.
Updates in Chicago. So
Dear
we're back.
God. We were there most of last week. Got home Saturday, actually. Saturday night. We had a great time. It's really coming along. We assembled. We've been there.
Whitestrom came in early.
Yeah, we should have measured that.
We had. I think
Not
we had
even half
I think
an
we had a
inch.
quarter of an inch to spare.
Brian and Chris, our new manager, kept making trips down to get the rest of this giant order. And I started to assemble the 2 sides and all that. And you've got this L-shaped support, and then you put another piece on top. And I went to move that into place and realized, oh my God, it's not going to fit.
Yeah, it's about a quarter of an inch from the top of the soffit.
From the top of the soffit. So I called Dave here in Appleton, and I said, okay, do me a favor. Don't ask questions. Go measure our existing like-term display. The big piece on the top. Is that flush? Is it above the last support piece? Like, how does that sit? Because
the big piece on top actually says like-term.
We may have a problem. And it just barely fit. Like it was made to go there.
Well, we had to assemble the whole thing outside of the soffit and then
push it into
place.
We had to bump the legs down, the little legs at the bottom.
This is it's a metal fixture. It's not, this is not wood. This is a big, heavy metal fixture.
Yeah.
And 3 of us got it together. Actually, it didn't take
It
too long.
didn't take that long.
About an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours total. But it's, it came in a whole big pallet and included all the notebooks.
Yeah. So it was really fun to go through that, to put it all out, light it up, and it
looks good. It
just
looks
as
good.
gorgeous as it is in Appleton. We have it right up near the front, so that even walking past, even if you don't come in, you can still see it.
It draws some attention.
It's
Absolutely.
very pretty.
Nice looking. It was our last big fixture that came in.
Well, we've got a Paper Blanks tower and a Clairefontaine tower that are due.
It's the last big fixture.
Yes. Well, those still need to be assembled.
Yes, but they're not big. They're not, they're relatively small by comparison.
And we got in some ink. We got in, I don't know, it was a long week.
Yeah, well, mostly what we got done is we got training in. We got 2 of the 4 new staff members in this week.
They showed up.
And we got some good solid training in, and we got some with Chris early so that Chris could absorb some of it. And Chris is a strong Mont Blanc guy. Obviously, he used to work on Mont Blanc. So we're trying to expand on that, get some Sailor and Platinum, and some of the other brands that we carry some information in there, and working on the point of sale system, which is awesome.
Yes, I can't wait to do that here in Appleton.
So
Tanya is really good with ink and paper, and that was good because Chris felt that maybe he was a little weak on paper. So that's a good complement of strengths.
Yep. She jumped right in, and she's going to be awesome.
I'm excited for the team down there.
Really good team, and everything is kind of coming together. So.
When our team watches this, we love you up here too, but don't feel slighted. It's like having a kid, and
this is like giving birth, is what this is.
There are no good drugs involved with this. I need an epidural. No, it's going to be a great team. Conrad starts this week, and then Dennis starts the following week. We did have some people who came in. We opened the door.
Just to see.
Yeah, that and we were having AC issues.
Yep.
Oh, my God. It never ends. It is like giving birth. But we did have some people come in, so it was fun to be able to show people what's here, what's coming in.
A lot of the staff from the hotel.
They are super friendly.
Yep, coming in and congratulating us and checking the place out because they've been seeing kind of bits and pieces here and there as we've been doing construction. So, in fact, it so happened that the gentleman from New York who we signed a lease with happened to be in Chicago.
Yeah, it was cool to see him again.
So he stopped in and said hi and took a look at the space. So
our signage is up.
Yep. You can't miss us now. The window, the skins are off the window. We can't get out of it.
Yeah, we're stuck there now. No, we're very proud of the space. It's really coming along. We're still missing quite a bit of Faber-Castell in the front. We have 3 awesome Lamy displays, all of which are empty. So
that's coming this week, I hope.
Yes, some of it is already there waiting for us.
The luck should be there, yeah.
And I'm still waiting on tracking for the rest. We're still waiting on a massive pallet of Pilot. Say that.
Pallet of Pilot.
Pallet of Pilot.
That's going to be exciting. That's going to kind of complete and fill out most of the store.
And then there's still some paper to arrive. We're still waiting on some ink, so it's going to take probably a month for everything to finally arrive. Some companies are faster to ship than others, and some things are on back order. But I think overall the store looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. This week we'll do our last little bit of training. I think Dennis, we've officially announced April 2nd. Monday, April 2nd is our official opening date. And then we'll be open 7 days starting that day. We're closed on Sunday, Easter Sunday. But we'll be open 10 to 6, essentially 7 days. And we're just going to kind of go forward and we'll continue to receive product in. If we wait until the space is completely full, it'll never happen. So we might as well just open the doors. But if you're in town, the door is open. You can come in and check it out.
And let the staff try their, not sales pitch, but work them.
Yeah.
Make them train.
Yep. So they all have their strengths and areas that they're looking to improve on. So it's good to have people. We've been having some real fountain pen people come in. Some people from the hotel. We've had some people from downtown Chicago, like working in the next building, coming over.
Yes.
So they're coming out of the woodwork. It's real exciting.
It's been fun. Yeah.
So. Anyway, that's kind of the update on Chicago. You can follow us on social media, Instagram as AP Chicago, Twitter we are AP Windy City.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
And then of course, you and I have been doing some personal things on our personal Instagram.
Yep.
Showing pictures just because I'm so excited. I want to go back and take another picture of the Leuchtturm display just to show that it hasn't collapsed.
We'll find out soon enough.
I always worry when we do the assemble it yourself kind of thing.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
And of course, we have a separate mailing list. You can check us out for all the updates on the Chicago location.
Yes. So. And what else do we have coming up?
This is a quiz. What's coming up?
Well, in a couple weeks, we have
Pen show.
Pen shows, 2 back-to-back. Back-to-back.
Atlanta's coming up, which is always a good show. It's always signifies the first week of spring, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, the further south we drive, the greener it gets and warmer, and that's always nice.
So usually involves a trip to the National Corvette Museum. I'm not sure if we're doing that
I think
this
we're
year.
skipping that this year. Been there, done that.
That's not very fun. Anyway, Atlanta Pen Show coming up.
Always fun to go.
Always a great show.
It's a bunch of cars.
Just ignore her. And then following that, the week right after the Long Island Pen Show, we should mention we have, in May, we have nailed down one of our first events in Chicago. The Monday following the Chicago Pen Show on May 7th, we're going to have Visconti Day. And Michael and Susan from Coles of London are going to be at the store showing off a bunch of really interesting Viscontis, and in addition to what we have in store. So it's going to be a fun day. Learn about some of the new stuff that's coming out and see some pieces that you normally wouldn't see. So
yeah, it's going to be really a good time.
Yeah, more details to follow on when that's going to happen during the day, but it will be on the 7th. It'll probably be most of the day.
Yep.
So anything else we got for this week?
I think that's it.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in with us next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Cool. Follow us on social media as Anderson Pens.
Have a great day, everyone.